Substantial change with the Chicago White Sox. It is game number 2 of a 3-game series or fewer, and the last 4, Michael, have been great.
Yeah, incredible to say the least. One kind of thinking, are they going to sell? Are they going to buy? And they have gotten hot at the right time.
As this Mariners manager looking for the playoffs back-to-back years. This is on-base plus.
Overall, 16 starts this year. He did miss a little time, but leading the team in ER, finding the zone these days, both with the four-seam fastball and the changeup, working great against. Defensively, not a whole lot different. Benintendi, Robert Colas in the outfield. I like.
Man, a good attorney, and he has the plate. Now the first pitch is called ball 1 to JP with 10 batters coming up in the first. And there is a bullet at 97 from Clevenger. Quite a few walks in that inning. 4 of them total for first inning for Seattle. Sox have been outscored in the first inning by cutter called strike 3. Caught the corner.
Ends a great curveball in the zone, right up and down. Great frame by.
Didn't have a whole lot of horizontal there compared to what he might have expected. As there's a foul ball from Suarez
in Denver.
That could be. I don't know. That's ball 1 to Suarez. 1 ball. That's right. 1-1 is a slider away. 2 balls and 1 strike. High slider. 2-2.
Again, it sometimes.
There's a slider again. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So we talked about it.
One little backwards for the hitter. So again, we saw him swing.
3-2 again. And that is low. A slider for ball 4. So the Mariners 2 here at Guaranteed Rate Field. Like Clevenger add a lefty with Ford field. Robert does have room. And there is out and 2 down. Here's Cal Raleigh, who did homer from the left-hand side last.
Of those were types of pitches that he swung at that he had a really solid foundation under him.
Dangerous power hitters in. Does that one slightly gets away? Throw to second. Oh, it'll be a wild pitch.
The elbow and the chest protector. That was a 90% of a great block, and now that last 10%.
Should do it. Elvis Andrus is underneath the final out of the first. As Tim Anderson still finishing his suspension, Benintendi moves to the top of the card for Elvis Andrus.
Start. Not a bad strikeout to walk ratio. Only 55 innings pitched. I love the fact.
Steele last night threw 47 consecutive fastballs, whether sinkers or four-seamers. 2-0 on Benintendi, who had a 3-hit day Sunday against call-off this very gentleman, the 23-year-old. Brian Wu, who is from Oakland.
Clearly has some great stuff.
He's missed 4 times in a row. And Benintendi.
Zone, Marlowe and Hernandez in the outfield. Suarez, who has played in every game.
Him on the shelf. He made his major league debut this year. And Raleigh calls time to go talk.
Been doing wrong. And for, you know, for Cal, that's probably a good.
Part of it has to be, look, I know you're not getting what I love, Michael. As this is popped up to shortstop, Darren Jack back there, Paul Zarang, DJ's son as well, as there's ball 1 called to Robert. You know, that is amazing, isn't it?
I think people in the right field corner can.
Great guy, so happy for him. He and Len Casper have formed a great radio years ago, but happy 60th. Darren Jackson, who is just a salt of the earth. And he did mention to me yesterday, hey, let's not make.
But bring it up.
To third base, slowly hits. Suarez gets the out at second, and that's all. No,
have to hustle at the end.
You don't have to use makeup speed. It's
still making the play. Then you can adjust.
I have forgotten how old Darren Jackson is, though. Down for a base hit. And the Sox have runners at the corners.
He's a big dude that's running really fast.
That's right. Woo. Strike 1 to Andrew Vaughn, who is. There was some discussion in this. The Sox take the lead. Andrew Vaughn through. And
if, as a hitter, you're saying, let me be.
Dahl hitting left-handed. And Wu can't find a strike there, though it looked like it could have been called.
I'm just saying.
Well, framing has become such an art now. It is such a
days and then Brewer days.
And you wonder how the catch this year, as there's a swing and a miss. Strike three. Punch out times has, like, you know, in the 20s, but typically 8-game win streaks twice. That's 6
couple losses, and then if they come through tonight, which we hope they won't, there'll be another 8.
The danger against the Sox. He home field, and Robert hustles over to stop that thing,
and then they just put their foot on the gas pedal.
And they are a 1 to Marlowe. And he looks at a strike. You hear the Mariners guys talk about what this, because you are going to see in Major League Baseball right now, as that is shot foul to the right side.
They've done a
dancing after every win. That's a swing and a miss. Nasty fastball. 1 down. First out.
4 seams, kid. That is where you are gripping that V over the letter C on that baseball. And
who came over in the Seawald trade. He is a rookie. He's only played 29 fouled away. 1 ball, 1 strike. He is a Cleveland area native with the Diamondbacks. For Canzone, Colas is up to throw it in as an answer guy, because I'm asking you yes no question, and you basically you were like, you know what, that's true. No pitch, fouled away.
They're probably more happy than even the folks at Guaranteed Rate, because they're getting
like George Jacobs in his jacket. They've tied the game, so the lefties for Seattle have done some damage, and then some, from 0-1 to 1-0. And then if you ever go to baseballsavant.com, Seawald deal, and Robert makes the catch again. Third, 2 down. Here is Crawford, and the first pitch is in for a strike. So here's the difference in down a base hit. So this battery of left-handers for Seattle.
Really fooled on something.
Luis Robert Jr. is underneath. That retire. There are bumps in the road. First pitch is inside, ball 1 for Elvis Andrus. 2 balls, no strikes from Brian Wu, who faced 6. You mentioned last night, oh boy, Cal Raleigh got hit by that. 2-1. Fouled away right side, 2-2.
Oh my gosh.
To third base. Oh, what a pass. Launches a throw. Is that right?
Yeah.
May not be a double play, and it won't be, because Oscar was running, and he first east.
Stop before you get on top of the base.
Hernandez, he's out number 2. Here's the other component of that play is how autopilot his shortstop can get. 1-2, first base, and France gave a little ground. Wu makes the catch.
He's going to come on for a 45-minute music set. We're going to also he's a monster on the mound. A little crazy and fun, heartwarming experience. I was very happy.
This event we've been talking about.
You kind of.
There's strike 3, first out of the inning.
You kind of look for the biopsy and all of those things. Need to be the most support for him.
Play.